Yeah, man. So what's up, fool?
Chilling, dog.
We're here with the echo and shit.
Yeah, let me get the door, dog.
Man, we just saw Dean Edwards.
Hell yeah. And Owen
Smith. And the other guy name?
Rich.
And Rich. Rich, who's in a lot of commercials right now. Buffalo Wings, Jack in the Box. We have a sponsor today. Oh, you're going to do it?
With you.
Oh. It's an online bedding company based in Venice Beach called Parachute. They make sheets, duvet comforters, and other bedding essentials. Their bedding is made of 100% long staple Egyptian cotton. So you could be an Arabian Night motherfucker. Manufactured in a mill in Tuscany that's been weaving bedding for nearly 80 years and then shipped to your door. Tuscany, man. So you know it must be good because it has Tusk on it. Parachute cuts out the licensing and distribution fees so you can experience high-quality bedding for less. So there you have it, people. Parachute cuts off the middleman so you can have quality. Parachute also gives back in a big way. They partner with the United Nations Foundation Nothing But Nets campaign to deliver life-saving malaria prevention bed nets to those in need. Go to parachutehome.com/foo. Use promo code FOOL, that's FOOL, and Parachute will give you $25 off on your first order. Actually, people, we got some of their sheets the other day, and I was expecting another sheet, but only 2 came. Actually, no, people, I do have them, and they're very comfortable. I feel warm, but I also feel like there's nothing covering me up. But it's like, I like the feeling, They don't slide off,
We got the sheets a month ago. They're very comfortable. I like their website. They have a lot of cool tips on designing your bedroom, tips on getting a good night's sleep, and I even learned how to fold a fitted sheet on their site. There was one strange thing. You're right. There was no top sheet. I thought it was missing at first, but then I realized it wasn't part of the package. And I looked at the site. They do this for a reason. I saw a study on their site that showed that 40% of Americans sleep without a top sheet. And you know what? Isaac, my son, is one of them. And his reason is he hates how it bunches up and tangles up in his legs. And the Venice bedding didn't come with a top sheet. And I thought I'd miss it, but we've had the sheets for a couple weeks now, and I don't miss it. What do you think?
I don't miss it either, but I grew up, with my mom, like Rodrigo grew up. How many blankets did your mom put on top of you growing up?
7, dog.
7, huh? I mean, my mom would put like a fucking sabana, the white sheet. Then she put a regular cover, and then 3 San Marcos blankets. Because, man, your mom did not want you to get out of that bed.
Trapped.
I was wrapped like a burrito. Okay, people, remember, go to parachutehome.com/foo. Use promo code FOOL, that's FOOL, and Parachute will give you $25 off on your first order. So what's up, fool? How was your weekend?
It was good, dog. Fucking, just fucking ended kind of weak with the Raider loss on Sunday.
I know we had a week off. So I drove, bro.
You guys did the trip up there?
We drove to road trip. We ended up spending the night in we spent the night in Santa Barbara.
Yeah, because you guys have like a bed and breakfast you guys go to, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah, we go to Morro Bay, bro. Morro Bay is this place where they have a big rock, and I think they filmed the movie The Birds there.
The Birds, which is the Alfred Hitchcock one.
Alfred Hitchcock, yeah. So it's a good place to go, man, if you would like bird watching. And there's a big volcano rock in the middle of the ocean, and a lot of birds hang out. Then the right-hand side, there's some hardcore waves.
Like mad ones?
Mad ones. Fool.
Hey, would you guys do the scenic route over there, the 101?
The scenic route, 101.
Hell yeah, dog.
It was tight.
You went to the stadium, though, right?
I went to the stadium, man.
Ground Zero?
Everybody was drunk on the way in, bro.
Food looked fucked up, dog.
Yeah, man. What's up, fool? With Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man. What's cracking, dog?
We have a guest today, bro.
Hell
Introduce
yeah,
our guest, bro.
Well,
introduce him like Johnny Carson, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the, I'm like speechless, dude. This fool's badass, dude. Other than Mr. John Salley, everybody, man. Put your hands
What's
together.
up, fool?
What's up? That
Bad
means he didn't
boy.
know
How you
anything.
doing,
Hell
man?
yeah.
He don't know what to say. He didn't even Google you or nothing. Man.
Nah, I watch all that shit. I'm just like,
So
Best
unprepared,
damn
man.
Sports Center, come
like
on,
when they
fool.
say you to promote at places, they're reading off for you. They're trying to hide your resume. Yeah, man. Looks like you were in the Pistons for a while. Were you?
he was the voice and personality of the Bad Boys, dog.
Or you go to you gotta do promote Hispanic. Pues aquí tenemos que John Smiley. Mira, cabrón, mira, aquí está. Todo está loco. And you're gonna say, sí, los Lakers.
That's all I ever hear from anybody in this town that of Latin descent is Lakers. I go, yeah. They go, okay, you cool. That's all I have to say.
And we pronounce Lakers Lakores. The Lakers.
New court favorite.
And you ask anybody, bro, why do they call them the Lakers, bro? Nah, bro, because, Echo Park Lake, Hollenbeck Lake.
Silver
They
Lake.
have a lot of lakes, bro, in L.A. They have no idea, man.
Lakewood.
And you tell them they used to be from Michigan? Nah, bro. No, don't lie, dog.
They've always been from L.A.,
They're not
dog.
from Michoacan.
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota, see, we don't even know.
I'm glad I got that straight. What's happening, man?
What's up, man? Fellow vegan. I'm wearing my shirt, too. What's up? What up,
Yeah,
man?
and I'm look at your body. It is just looking like a thinking warrior, man.
I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting like an Aztec warrior, bro. But I'm more like an Aztec warrior, the one they post up on top of the Mexican bakery calendar.
Oh, well, I loved your show.
Oh, thank you for being
I
here.
really think, I still do think you're hilarious. I did a podcast with your girl who opens for you.
Felicia Michaels
Marcella?
and Marcela Arguello. Yes,
Yeah,
she's tall.
Wow. She was like almost looking me eye to eye, bro. and I kept thinking, I'm looking at her and I go, her fingers are as long as my fingers, man. And I was thinking, boy, she might be built like me too. If we had a kid, man, it would speak Spanish and Ebonics. And it would be about 9 foot tall. You know how much money we would get on that kid? Oh my God, I thought about it. Anyway.
I thought about it.
Instead of doctor waiting outside the door, there'll be agents. Commercial deals.
The Rock is
One
shit.
day it's going to be like that, man. They're going to genetically... What happened here? Oh, all right. Must be the hair. One day they're going to genetically make somebody, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching this show right now called Orphan Black. I don't know if you. My chicken is ready, people. I gotta go get it. When you hear that noise during a live podcast, that means some hot chick got a like.
I didn't even know that.
So what's up, Rodrigo, man?
Chilling, dog.
Rodrigo has problems with the ladies, John, man.
Nah.
This guy,
Really?
I'm serious, man. This guy will like a girl's photos all day till they block him. This guy has more blocks than Dennis Rodman.
Rebound.
So wait, do you really online date?
Nah. I went on a date on Friday night, but it was all, me.
He was
doing
on
the show
that
shit.
Eve Doug's in Harmony.
I done met y'all come,
when
though.
you hook up with chicks with Raider jackets on their profile. I'm not holding nothing back, man. This is what I
nosebleeds.
represent. If you want to date me, I have a triple legs jacket waiting for you.
How's it?
Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, because I literally saw this thing, man. Like somebody was talking about Tinder, and I had never seen it. There's no reason for me to see Tinder. And then I saw Tinder, and I could not believe that some of these people on Tinder are really on Tinder. Like, it's like they don't care.
I know, man. The guy from Subway, he was on Kinder.
This motherfucker.
Garten.
Picks him up and drops him off.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even see the fences. No, I can't even do Snapchat. I don't understand Snapchat. You know, I'm just sticking to the basics right now on MySpace, man. Chain letter. Remember that?
Yeah, you remember, like, if you don't pass this on, you're going to break the chain. You must not know who you're talking to. Clip.
I remember by the time I got that chain letter, it was all crumbled up. It was like a squirrel.
Anyway, so do you date?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, what's that mean? Like, what's that mean you went on a date Friday? Does that mean you didn't go on a date Saturday?
No.
Okay. Did you have the ability to go on a date Saturday?
Yeah.
Is it a date or is it a hookup?
A date.
Now, what happens on a date?
Let's go out to eat, chill, talk.
Then what?
Chill, talk, and then, you know, go back to the car, hang out, make out, bail out.
Make out.
Yeah.
That's hands and mouth kissing.
Yeah.
Then both go to their separate homes.
Yeah.
Man, I miss those days.
I had a hookup a week before.
Did you smell your finger on the way home?
No. And I gotta say, like, I had a hookup, you know, the week before, and I'm like over that shit, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
How many hookups you get a month, dog?
Well, not fuck. This one was just the first one of that month, but I just like I felt fucking empty like a motherfucker, dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't jerk off before your day, bro.
I didn't.
You be fool.
Shit was loaded, dog, locked and shit for weeks.
Man.
That's
Yeah,
crazy that you went.
Yeah, fool.
That has not happened to me in probably like 15 years. Where we just walk and then we go our separate ways.
I like this chick, dog.
That happened to me before, though. We went our separate ways, and I called up my ex-girlfriend, and we hooked up that night.
Your wife is happy you just said that on the podcast. That's what she's been waiting for. Thank you.
She went our separate ways.
I don't think you've officially ever had a date.
And I drove home. I never had a date then.
Right. So wait. So because you like her.
And I haven't been dating lately either, but you know.
Well, because you said that.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do this relationship show. It's not just about boys and girls. It's like relationship with your job, relationship with your coworker, with your family. You know, the relationship between your father, your mother. This is what I want to do. So, but I always go back to this with men. You didn't have sex with her because you like her, but if you have sex with somebody, it's because you don't like them.
Nah, like I've been with chicks where I had sex with and I don't even like them after that.
After that,
yeah, and then this one, I mean, it didn't even get to that point.
So do you realize you didn't like him before the sex?
I kind of more like lust. It's like wanting to fuck him.
Yeah, you didn't like him. You never liked him.
Yeah, I like what this chick had to say, everything, her personality, all that shit. What she was wearing, what she was into.
How old is she?
My age, 37.
How many times she been married?
Once.
How long?
I don't know how long, but I know she has a child.
How old?
5.
She's Mexican?
Yeah.
She's been married for 5 years. Man, are you telling me 37 years old? So what do you think you're going to do at 40?
I don't know, dog. Hopefully be alive.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
You know what I mean? Not like, I got it all prepped out with my career, but that time it should be here, it should be there, financially, economically. No. I want to live, work, and, be a little free and shit.
Yeah, don't get married.
You've been free for a while, huh?
37 years, dog.
Damn.
37. How old are you now?
I'm 47.
Man, you're 47 years
Yeah.
old? You seriously don't look like you're in your 40s.
I know, man. Camé.
God, you don't look like you're in your 40s.
You know what, man? I think I don't worry about nothing.
Really?
Yeah, man. I have kids, and they're grown up now, and yeah, just
Because your stage act seems like you don't.
Yeah, man. Just
let it go.
Just let it go, man. Let go, and let it happen.
You like this now, or were you that? Or did you never give a shit, or
No,
what?
I do give a shit, man. But just that I don't know why. Nobody in my family looks that old. Like my dad's he was born in. I don't even know his age, but he's old.
Genes, fool.
But he's like the playboy at the nursing home, bro. He be
Don
hooking
Pilo,
up.
dog.
His girlfriend's dying every month, but you know, he never like long relationships, bro.
Trying to get in the wheel, dog.
I know, man. My dad be taking his girlfriend to bingo, bowling, casinos. He's right there spending their SSI, you know.
Oh, you are hilarious, man. I couldn't wait to get here. I couldn't. I was like, yes, this is the date, man. This is the date.
Hell yeah.
So what's up, fool? So
Nothing,
that was your
chilling.
first date? I don't know you. I didn't think you date, bro. You just I think you
No,
just jerked
fool.
off and
No,
cried.
dude, like there's fucking chicks that hit me up and shit, but I don't fucking. I have to be
They hit
attracted.
you up?
Yeah, fool, I'm attracted. I have to be attracted to a chick. I like chicks.
Where
certain
did they
way.
hit you up, bro? Be about your Instagram page like a soldier.
Yeah, fool. But I mean, dude, on DM and shit, dog. But
I've
it's
been
like,
watching your Instagram page like I'm your lady.
and it's like, fuck, dude. Some
Trying to
fucking
find
people
some material.
bug, fool, and it's like, oh yeah, and dude, like in what was it, Tucson or after that New Mexico show. Dude, this big, I mean, it's not even the fact of what she looked like. She wouldn't leave me alone and shit. And I finally had to tell her, well, back home, I got a girlfriend. Oh, you have a girlfriend. And then this fool and fucking Pete Munoz was like, oh, really? What's her name? I was like, shut the fuck up and tell him something. Fuck, get her off me, dog.
I didn't know that. I was like,
Yeah.
Wait.
fool.
What did she look like?
Yeah, she looked like a truck, dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why were y'all having a conversation?
Dude, fucking somebody let her in the fucking back room to take a piss, dog, and she wouldn't fucking leave, dog. Yeah, and it's like, it's not even the green room in the back. And then fucking, they had some friends that had some weed, so fucking started puffing. Fucking lingers. And then fucking, you
I
know.
remember she made a big ass
Oh,
sandwich.
dude, I'm like, oh my, going through shit. It's like, who the fuck? I mean, I would never go to a backstage room and start picking at shit. I was just like, I'm just happy I'm there. Cool, whatever. Fucking let me know when you need me to leave. These people fucking started kicking their fucking shoes off, turning on the TV and shit. I was like, fuck. But yeah, but then, you know, other people, you know, hit me up, other women.
She was hitting
but,
you up on Instagram too? And Twitter?
like after she added me, hey, so what's up? I was like, oh, nothing, man, just hanging out.
You were so nice that
Yeah,
day.
it's like-
you let me eat.
It's like, dude. And then, fuck, you know what I mean? And then
So did you not just say, yo, who you with?
Yeah, nah. And then she's all, yeah, who's this guy? Oh, it's like, fucking, my name's Rodrigo, how you doing? But I didn't think that it's going to be like, keep on fucking nagging at me and like, trying to scrape at my ass. Nah, I'm good on that shit.
Man.
Like, dude, ever since like fools try to hook me up with you, I was thinking about this the other day because I've been on tour with the band since I was 15 and I was like 18. We're on tour and this fool brings two chicks on. Hey, what up, dude? They're here to fucking hook up with you. And I'm like, nah, fool, I got to go to sleep because we're gonna go to Corpus the next day. I'm gonna walk around and check out the scenery. And they're just tripping out on me, going, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker?
Yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't really attracted to those chicks either, dog. They were just kind of little dumpy and shit. I'm like, fuck all that. To me, pussy ain't pussy. To other fools, maybe, but you know what I mean? Whatever. Sorry you guys had to hear that.
Yeah.
But I just fuck, that's how I, you know, creep.
Yeah, there was this great
Like
governor.
that guy said, bro, Iverson, practice, bro.
Yeah, but
Practice.
fuck that, dog!
Practice.
This great governor.
The producer over there fucking folded in half.
And they said, he said, you know, all the skin around the vagina is called woman. So if you thinking about anything outside of that hole, I'm wondering why are you thinking like it's like her panties and bra match. I had a guy
No,
say
no.
that.
This
I
guy
said,
came up to me one
who
time.
cares if her panties and bra? She coming out of them. Like, you know, who cares what car she drove, what kind of shoes she got on? Is she fucking or not?
This guy came up to me one time at the Hop in Lakewood. Oh man, there's this cute chick over there, man. She wants to know your name, man, but she has some big ass thumbs. And I didn't even notice.
Before texting was
He goes,
big.
man, you gotta see their thumbs though, man. So
I
didn't
agree
get
with you on this
I
one.
didn't even
Yeah,
get to
that's what
see
I'm
her
saying.
face. And I just saw her thumb. It wasn't even that big, but it was just round. It looked like, you know, it wanted to be a toe, but then it changed its mind.
But it was in the toe family. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was a mistletoe.
A camel toe, right?
Yeah, man. But he just turned me off.
Oh.
Like, she was cute, but I never got to her cuteness. I just saw those thumbs and I went, hey.
That's what I'm saying.
I said, what's up with Fonzie here?
Fucking every fucking movie, a thumbs up over here, dog. Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I was turned off because Rodrigo said check out those thumbs first. Without thinking, man, that thumb could have been pressing the butt of my nuts.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
man,
See, this would be
It
the
was more
stuff
like-
you
it was
put
more
in
like-
the sitcom.
They dated a woman who just came out of prison.
Who did?
He was rebounding Rodrigo, a girl who just came out of doing 10 years.
3. She was hot though, dog.
Yeah, man. 3 years, man. He got that orange and new black pussy. He was there fucking crazy eyes.
I just saw a friend of mine on Facebook who did
yeah.
I think she did 8 years of a 12-year sentence, and she just got married. I saw that on Facebook, smiling. I was like, man, your life can just keep going. Like, it's like nobody in the neighborhood knows that this chick was slinging crack up and down the West Coast.
Oh, man.
Now she's smiling and PTA.
You got a felon in the cul-de-sac.
It's just like weeds. I'm telling you. So they have no idea.
As soon as she starts making that prison spread, somebody will start wondering. This girl makes a lot of casserole.
With Fritos in it.
Oh, my God. What does everything she makes taste like hot Cheetos? This girl just made a hyphy cake? Maybe it gave her 5,000 calories per spoonful. I made this cake with Oreos, 7-Up, and peanut butter.
The culinary genius, though.
Yeah, man. It's not vegan, though. It is vegan, though, bro.
That one, the hyphy one,
cake is vegan.
Mm-hmm. But not healthy.
No, hell no.
Unhealthy.
What you do, man, you get like half a box of Oreos, and you take out all the white filling out first, and you crunch it all up in a casserole. Then you pour a Coca-Cola in it and let it simmer. Then you microwave the whole thing.
Microwave.
Yeah, and then it gets into like this big Oreo cake, and then with the leftover cream filling, you mix that up with a cup of peanut butter. So now you got frosting and peanut butter, and you put that over the cake. I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah.
This big buff dude was cooking that in prison.
Well, don't eat it. All those things you mentioned should not be ingested in the human body.
I'm thinking to myself, man, I could just lose. I know as old as I am, I'll probably lose my back party tooth on that meal.
Yes, you would lose anything. Hey, just the other day, I bought a Coca-Cola in the bottle because I hadn't seen it in a bottle in so long. And I just had it because I always liked the way it looked. And I said, I haven't had a Coke in a long time. It tastes the same, but it does different things in my body now than it did when I was younger. Like, I had to go lay down for a couple hours. Like, seriously.
Straight poisoned you?
Yeah, I don't know if it poisoned me, but it literally, my body had said, shut down till we figure out what you just did to yourself. And since then, I've been, okay, I can't have any more cola. It wasn't Coca-Cola, it was cola.
Was that a Mexican Coke?
Yeah, it was some brand that just said cola on it. And I think that's where I got caught up. I was like, oh, it's in a bottle and it just says cola. I said, I haven't seen that in forever. So, my brain is thinking, oh, this is the old style. Man, where'd I get it? I got it downtown. So trust me, they sell them poison.
I feel the same way too about the sports drinks. There hasn't been one sports drink or energy drink that gave me any energy.
No.
I just give me this high to take a nap.
High to crash.
Like it's like I want to put on a karate suit and take a nap instead.
Hit the sheets.
Hey, I got something for you too. Have you heard of Thrive Market?
No, but Rodrigo said in the episode that he wanted to lose weight and thrive.
I'm gonna give you this because everybody listen to you. I'm gonna give you these membership cards.
I'll do it
for free, so we can give it out to people so they can get all healthy and vegan foods.
Good, man, because I just joined the YMCA in Glendale. I don't know if you've been to any Glendale early in the morning. It's like you're man. It's like the cast of the Titanic is naked. I mean, man. I mean, God, man, dude. I feel like I'm in a concentration camp, bro.
In the steam room?
Yeah,
I was just wondering if you were going to go there.
It's bad, dog. Really? Like, I'm the only one with black hair. Okay, I just go put it that way.
It's like Cocoon, huh?
It is like Cocoon, bro. And everybody's in a swimming pool, not swimming, just floating, bro. Like, happy to be alive. And then like you gotta take a shower before you go into the pool. But me, I just I just wet myself. You know, like I do a public pool. I just wet myself. As long as my hair looks wet. And this old Russian guy told me ratted me out to a lifeguard. Hey, he didn't take no shower. But see, man, the front of my body is wet. So the lifeguard looking at me, the front of my body is wet. He just took a shower. His whole body is wet. But the back is all dry, bro. And the back is all dry. This fool ratted me out twice. And twice the two lifeguards told him, no, sir, he took a shower. I could see he took a shower. So
wait, why is he watching if you take a shower?
He's an old man. There's nothing better to do, man.
Citizens Patrol right there.
Yeah,
bro.
YMCA president. Whatever.
Okay, so why would you not want to take a shower?
I did take a shower, man. I'm wetting myself.
Just the front.
No, you didn't say spritz.
I wet myself. I took a shower the night before.
When you're taking bird baths.
So I catch this fool slipping at Ralph's supermarket, dog.
Oh, this fool, dog.
Oh yeah.
Bumped his cart.
And I was gonna bump his cart, and I said, I'm gonna take a shower now, cocksucker. But I wanna lose my membership, bro. I'm gonna wait for a while to make more money, make a big donation, then nobody can fuck with me. That's how you do it, bro.
That's the wall.
Oh yeah? I put the bricks in that wall. I pay for the plumbing. Nah, man. So it's that bad, man. So what I'll do, man? What I want to do is just become his friend, and then invite him to play basketball, and then make him have a heart attack, bro, running around or something. I have it all planned out in my head, dog.
We got to get you on some better vegan food. Maybe some raw food.
I will drown this food, bro. Anyways, man. So in my head, I'm swimming, doing my last planning his death, like, okay, how am I gonna get this old man? Okay, this is how I do it. When he's coming, I know that he goes into the steam room right after he swims. So I just lather up the whole floor with soap. And he walks in there, bam, he slips.
This wonderful career, you still.
I don't know, man. I watch too much Godfather or something.
Yes, I want to be the new O.J. Simpson.
I want to be a bad boy like you.
No,
man.
don't do that. Makes it nervous out here in California. It's funny too. People go, "Oh man, I hated you when you were a Piston." I go, "I don't know how to answer that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." It's like, "Yeah, man, but you made up for it when you became a Laker." I said, "Okay." They go, "Who's your favorite team?" Whichever one paid first, paid on time. I played in the NBA. I don't really care about the teams. Plus, I'm not a fan, so I don't like other guys playing now. Like I like LeBron, I like him, and I like Steph Curry. I love Harden out of Houston, and Durant, and Westbrook, and of course Kobe's my favorite. I got punched in the stomach by it. Like, so check this out. I'm at Kentucky Derby, and Chris Tucker and Dave Chappelle. I've always saying this thing, but I thought Kobe was better than Mike at this time, and all that stupid stuff when people would ask me. So Michael Jordan sitting there, and they run up, and they go, wait, right here, in front of your boy, right now. Kobe or Michael? Which one? Now, standing over here is Charles Oakley, and that's a bodyguard. And I don't really, I'm sitting there, I don't really see the cat. And I go, what do you mean? At what age? They said, right now, that Kobe was 27. And I looked at Michael, I said, 27 to 27, young fella would give you the business. And Oakley comes over and punches me straight in the stomach and knocks all the air out of me. And I go down, but I see him at the last moment. And they're playing it, I'm trying to play it off like I'm laughing. I can't breathe. Like Michael got to grab me. He said, Sal's crazy. I think I still have part of my rib is missing from saying that. So I am definitely a Kobe fan. I got punched in the stomach for literally telling the great one that I thought at 27, if you had Kobe at 27 and Michael at 27, Kobe'd be better. That's what I said. So I am a Laker fan since we're out here in California.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, dog.
Man, there's like I made friends that told me they have friends that named their kid Kobe.
Really?
Yeah, Kobe Lopez.
Kobe Lopez.
I know fools that name his kid Kobe.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Because of the basketball.
Yeah,
I
he
guess
loves the
that's how
Lakers
you
and
do it,
loves
though.
Kobe.
But not that many Mexican named Kareems.
Nah. Fool.
No.
No Carimios.
Probably has to do with homeboy marrying a Mexican chick too, no?
What's up with people who look at you and go, I didn't know you played for the Pistons. I thought you were a Laker the whole time.
Well, yeah, I run across a lot of folk who don't know. And it's funny, man, when they start talking about my career, I retired like 15 years ago. So I played in the 80s and the 90s. So I when they even talk about, man, I used to watch you play. I go, how old are you? And they say, oh, 27. Yeah, I say, watch me.
You play with David Aguirre.
No.
Aguirre.
Mark Aguirre.
Mark Aguirre.
Uh-huh.
And I always say his name, Mark Aguirre. Because I knew that his dad or somebody in his family is Mexican, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember I busted a tweet one time and I said that I said Mark Aguirre is more Mexican than Mencia. And then people were saying, "Shut up! Look it up, Doc.
Look it up, Doc.
Wikipedia that shit."
Do you guys still go after Mancina?
Nah, man.
Nah, we never really went after that.
Yeah, they used to go at him, man. I used to be like, wow, that's like an MC battle. When all the Spanish guys didn't like him, I was like, what the hell is happening here? What, he didn't hire enough people? What happened? What's the deal?
I don't know. He didn't do this to me. They say that he stole a lot of people's jokes, but I was very offended because he never stole my jokes. And my jokes were not good enough at the time.
No, but I knew him too. Right. No, was it? Yeah, because when I did my pilot here, he was my comedian. Like he was, no, he did. I let him do a set. It was a pilot for this for my late night talk show, and then I just did a show a little while ago called Game On, and he did it. And I saw him go through the roof, and then I saw him disappear, and then come back to it. It's kind of hard to be funny all the time, especially when you got kids.
I know, man.
Yeah, because then you got to start thinking they might hear this one day. They might figure out I don't like them as much as they say I do.
Or your kids will tell you, yeah, take care of your other family. My son told me that one time. He goes, take care of your other family. Because I used to have a joke about saying, well, I'm here with my other family. So just jokes, dog. Larry the Cable Guy is not Larry the Cable Guy.
Dwight Whitney or some shit, right?
Like one today, that comedian, bro. What's the comedian
Steve
name?
Renazizi?
Steve Renazizi, bro.
The smoke's cleared, huh? They're going to be going after that fool nasty style, huh? For lying?
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was true. I didn't even know nothing about him. I just knew that he was the guy from the Comedy Store.
Yeah, neither did I, dude, till right now. I started like looking up the hashtag Steve Renazizi, and now he admitted he lied, and that homeboy from SNL tweeting him back on that shit because his dad really died in that shit.
Really?
Yeah, I guess he's lying about that he survived September 11th and snuck out the building before it collapsed.
I gotta admit that, but by the way, people, I did not start the alley riots like I said over and over. I was nowhere near Normandy. I was over there in Cesar Chavez.
Formerly Brooklyn, eh?
I was nowhere near the riot. Like I said, man, I was looting my mom's purse at the time. She didn't let me go outside. I started knocking over kitchen appliances in my own house, starting a fire outside. But now I was never involved in the LA riots.
I just wonder why people. What would make him think that? Like, what would make him think his career was gonna last on a lie?
Well, I don't know, man. I think at the moment too, he's like, man, it's this mad glorious shit I can say real quick to get on the map. People love me. But it's probably like once he started doing it, social media wasn't that crazy. Now you can say shit and boom, in a fucking second they'll figure your ass out.
Or you can make it up.
Yep.
And then it'll be real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fake hype.
It's crazy. Like fake is the new real. So you can make it up. Because I told somebody, I said, I don't know how long reality shows are going to last. So everybody knows that if you watch just The Biggest Loser, you know that somebody's going to cry and they're going to tell you something about their parents, why they're fat. Right? This is why. It has nothing to do with me, has nothing to do with self-control, has nothing to do with the fact that I haven't been eating food ever, has nothing to do that I don't drink water, eat vegetables, nothing, none of that shit. It has to do with my genes I inherited, and that's what happened. And then they showed them working out when they shouldn't, and they lose weight and they celebrate, right? People know this is a setup. If the camera's there, why would you wait till the camera's there to tell me some personal inner family shit? So people are going to realize these. So I think you better go back to acting class because pretty soon actors are going to start getting paid again. That's what I think. I don't know. I just thought of that shit. Sure, Felipe.
That's when my friends are trying to get on Last Comic Standing. Because I was on Last Comic Standing and I won. And I told them, what should I say, bro? Is anybody? And I always ask them, is there anybody in your family right now dying of anything? Is your mom missing a limb? Did any of your grandparents was a Vietnam vet? None. So you had a simple life. You ain't gonna win shit, bro. You're gonna be the bad guy of the show.
Yeah.
No adversity.
I know you're a nice guy in real life, but they're gonna pin you the asshole.
Mm-hmm. Because my daughter's going on American Idol. Like she's on the last show, and on the last, before it goes away. And so we're going over all these songs she wants to sing, and then I'm picking out these songs, and she's seeing names, and she's like, "Why'd you skip over the Whitney Houston song? Why'd you skip over the Sarah Vaughan song? Why'd you skip over the Aretha Franklin?" But know why? Because I don't want you to start off on the wrong foot. That's like saying, I'm going to be the quarterback of the Patriots. I know Brady was good for 15 years and he's, the man, but I'm going to step in and don't do that. You want to go to a team that doesn't, let's start off slow. So I'm looking at all these songs, man. I forgot how many great songs. And I said to her, they're going to start asking you questions about me. She's half Panamanian, right? Her mother's from Panama, but I raised her. So she was like, they want to know, why'd you take me from my mom? I said, oh no. I said, I had a better house. I didn't want you to be raised in Brooklyn. And so your mom agreed that you should come live in the better house. She had to stay in Brooklyn with her mother and her grandmother. They were like, I was like, Gigi, don't let them in my life. She was like, I got to, dude. I got to come up with something. Like they are already, like he said, they're already like, did your dad punch you in the head? Like something to give her to make people cry for a second. It has to be that way. Yeah, that sucks. People gonna know some of my business, man. Yeah, man. He don't sleep at night. He hangs upside down. Shit is really happening, man. He's been alive. He's 300 years old. Black don't crack. He's 300. The shit's about to come out, man. Sleeping dead. John Salley's a vampire.
I can't put butter on my greens.
Oh.
You start to realize, man, like places like the most hardest place for a vegan to eat is probably Cracker Barrel.
Oh, no question.
Because everything has butter.
Hell yeah, dog.
I didn't even know till we went that day that before they even start to make the pancakes, they put like a cup of butter first on the pan, then they pour the pancakes. Then you add more butter on your pancakes later on with your sausage. And that's just your breakfast.
Wow.
What's the most food you've eaten when you were not a vegan? You said, damn, I pigged out.
Oh. Man,
I did it down, huh?
Yeah. I would go to
Iglesia style.
I would, man.
Break it even.
I would go to this place called Beautiful Restaurant in Atlanta. And it was run by like the I guess they look like Christians, but I guess they were, I don't know, it would be open late at night. And they had every kind of dead animal. You know what I mean? It's like in the hood, like almost like a fish fry type thing you smell them always cooking something in a barrel. And so he would go into this and they would have the grits and the eggs and the bacon and the sausage and the spare ribs. Like, check this out. You have breakfast and you know how you dip your own shit. Black folks love going to a buffet. And this side would have ribs. So people for breakfast after the club, 5 o'clock in the morning, eggs, grits, and a slab of ribs. And then like after they finish eating, it's 7 o'clock. they've been there for an hour just sitting still. So I think that's when I was putting flesh in my body, dead animal flesh in my body. I think that's when I felt bad for like a week, at least a week. And I used to see this all the time too. I used to always wonder why I felt shitty. I was smiling and giggling, but I didn't feel bad. Right? I was smiling, giggling, but I had like a quick temper. I didn't know why. And then I started eating better. I started feeling better.
Me too. I used to love pork chops, but after a pork chop, I've never went for a walk. I always pass out.
Yeah,
I've never I
coma,
would tell
dog.
people not to give me pork chops no more. I said, please don't give me pork chops. And then my mom would give me pork chops and I'd just fall asleep. I fall asleep like right away, man.
wow. You know that's because of parasites in pork, and it goes to your brain.
Parasites are good then.
Oh, some good parasites.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just got into this whole parasite. You know, I help people get healthy. This whole parasite thing. Dr. Oz talked about it, and some other people. I said, let me get back into seeing how I'm going to help people. Because this one girl had these pimples that would not go away, and it was huge, and one was like yellow
She was
and
like
green.
Edward James almost.
Yes, like they were everywhere, like that. Oh,
We didn't say his full name, right?
No. Can't get rid of these zits, I say.
yeah.
Órale, sí. When I saw the espinilla. When I got that black headache. I couldn't find a wet rag anywhere. I'm going to save that pimple for later. I'm going to get some white. I'm going to warm up some fucking napkins and really get to go to work.
Do surgery.
I did, and as soon as we got rid of the pimple, as soon as we got rid of the parasites, they started going. Last I said, eat a lot of pork. She goes, every day. I was like, wow. This knowing that it really is that works after it.
I don't break out anymore since I've been vegan, though.
you
Now
serious,
that I
fool?
notice now, before I'll get a pimple every once in a while, you know, in my groin area, you know, but not anymore.
That was,
I mean,
was
my
called
face.
a boil. Oh, okay.
I mean, my
Facial
face.
area.
I was going to say, you mean a boil?
I had ingrown hair.
Yeah. Get into that.
So you became vegan in 91?
No, man, I became a lion vegetarian in 91.
A lion vegetarian.
Yeah.
I still agree with cheese.
Yeah, I was eating fish and turkey and shrimp, and I ain't eating red meat. Well, you still in chicken when it was around. I'm not eating any red meat. I'm a vegetarian, and as much cheese as possible. But you know,
I got
it was
big.
a process.
I got big when I was doing that.
Yeah, I had to get it. So 8 years ago, I became a vegan. I started eating raw about September 1st.
So you're raw vegan now?
Yeah, so I eat raw most of the day, and then I eat like one vegan meal a day.
You hear that, people? For those of you guys who think that, oh, Felipe, you're a vegan, pussy. But, man, being raw vegan is even harder, man.
Yeah,
Because that means you can't eat Oreos
right.
or Nutter Butters.
Mm-mm. And I went and got this.
Damn.
So I'm at the farmer's market. This guy got this thing. I don't give that name. I think healthy, whatever. And it's a jar. And it's a superfood. And it looks like a peanut butter, right? It's hemp seed, berries, and all this stuff. It's like $18 for this thing. And I was like, dude. He goes, hey man, this is real food. I'm like, all right, I got it.
$18. Well, it better be
$18.
real as hell.
It better be like, man, I put this on sale, and I ate it the way he said. I haven't eaten anything else this time. Like I'm full. Like my stomach is saying, don't throw anything else. So I like it. I kind of dig it because I don't have to spend a lot of time eating things. I don't have to be there for a long period of time. When you eat raw, you eat when you're hungry.
That's the problem with Rodrigo being vegan, man. He likes chewing.
Which is good for your food.
Rodrigo likes chewing, man. He can't just eat a quick. Like if you eat a quick meal, like he just said, just a couple of chews and you're done. You'll be like, what the fuck? What's
What am I going to
next?
do now, dog? Is that it? It's the first course, right?
That was like your date. How you just walk back to your car.
When you gonna try it?
Raw?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've tried it a couple times.
Really?
Yeah. You know, the whole thing is, being a vegan and stuff is hard. You have to really discipline yourself to make stuff. I mean, everybody that you hang out with eats meat and shit. This is the only fool I know that does that in her. Everybody else is, it's like, oh, I don't know.
You were a vegetarian when you were in the Pistons.
Yeah.
And hanging out with those guys, but those guys were. But you got these steaks and lobster every night.
This is so funny, man. I was
have
at a
mashed
steakhouse. I was at a steakhouse 2 weeks ago in Phoenix. It was at Dominic's. The same people who started Mastro's, and Larry Fitzgerald, football player, had his foundation dinner, and so I hosted it. But when they were feeding everybody, I said, I'm not coming down there. And they brought me upstairs and they made me a cauliflower steak. I know I've never heard of it either until I got there. This dude made, when he heard I was coming, made the best food in the steakhouse. He said, these are all organic. He said, because I made them buy organic because I serve organic vegetables. He said, they took whatever that thing is, they cleaned off the griddle. He said, you have this own section. He knew everything about being a vegan, and he made it. And he said, and I saw you said you don't like butter, you only like coconut oil, not even the fake butter. You like coconut oil. He said, so this is all made with coconut oil. It was the most food and the best tasting ever. So I would agree with you until you tell the chef that you're a vegan, because most remember if you're a chef, that's why I got to say it that way. You've been to at least say you've been to Cordon Bleu or something. You've been certified as a chef. There's a difference, right? You get rated that way. Any other way, you're a cook. So as a chef, they teach them how to cut meat, and they tell them what to do with temperature and how to season. But then for 45 to 60 minutes, they're not doing anything. That's not cook. That's baking, right? So they have to learn how to do things with vegetables. They have to learn how to make things taste and move and function. So it's a challenge to them. So just go in, whisper to the waiter, say, hey, I'm a vegan, and if the chef can impress me with some vegan food, make sure you tell them no butter and low on olive oil. Man, you had the best food in the world. And you know what? If anything happened, you can always just walk into a grocery store and grab a whole bunch of vegetables, $12, and just chew on them like a
It's gonna have to be that way, because if I say the other way, they're gonna get your fat ass out of here.
Nah, man, they want everyone wants to impress, man. Chef, remember that's why.
All right, fucking John Salley.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I wish it was just that way. Nah, they do. But then think about this. How much better you'll feel. Everybody said, well, you got to die some way. They tell me that all the time.
Oh,
I go, right, but I don't have to feel bad now. Like, I'm going to be dead soon. So I might as well feel good as much as I possibly can. You feel better when you eat like that. So you should try it.
I tried that one time at Cracker Barrel. I told the guy I'm vegan. What do you guys got? Well, I could cut up some fruit for you. So the guy went to go cut up his fruit. The waiter cut it up himself, he told me. And he brought it all back. And I tried tasting the apple, the pineapple, and everything I tasted like onion. So he used a knife. He borrowed a knife from the cook that was fucking cutting onions all day. And he cut up my fruit. And I was going to tell him, man, these fucking vegetables, these fruit you just gave me, taste like onion. But I know his answer would have been, well, onion's vegan, right?
I remember that, because it was like, nothing was there.
I don't want to complain no more. I put lemon and salt, whatever. I ate it.
Because they didn't even
Funyuns,
they didn't even do that shit. They cut them up for you because there was nothing else that they can get you that was on the menu they could make.
Wow. So you know what?
Man.
That's a trip. I should you go to all these cities. I should hook you up with all the top vegan restaurants, and when you get there, they bring you food. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool, man. Be waiting right there. Show up for my dinner. Birdman's there before me and eats it.
Oh, seriously, man.
Sometimes, like, when I go, he's going to have a vegan, Felipe needs, like, something vegan to eat, and you show up, and there's, like, just, like, this big, ugly vegetable on platter with ranch in the middle. And I just eat the vegetable by themselves.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, like, one time we had a vegan plate, and there was no vegan plate, huh?
Oh, that was horrible.
At Staples Center, huh?
I was embarrassed.
What was it again?
They had boiled chicken.
Boiled chicken.
And they had broccoli with butter on
Broccoli with butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We can't find anything else.
Yeah. So I had I just did for PETA this year the 10 top arenas with vegan options. And the best is like Dallas.
Dallas, where the Cowboys play?
Yeah. They make some kind of vegan caviar joint. They laid it out. I don't know how they even knew to do that. And there's a really good vegan restaurant in Dallas. It's not the health, it's vegan food.
To start,
Like
to the end with Diner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we went there.
Yeah.
Spiral Diner.
That's what it is.
It was good.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Have you ever been to a place in Houston called Sunshine Cafe?
Yeah, the Asian dude.
No, it's a black family, I think.
Oh no, I went to this Asian dude and he had on there. I went to I was on happycow.net and they sent it to it, and that's how I found this other place. It was an Asian guy who was in charge of it in Houston. But one of the best places I've been to was in, watch what I say, how I say it. But Seattle had plum. But the best pizza and Italian food I had was in Portland.
Yeah.
This was Portofino. So that's what I was going to do, man. I was going to do, I'm going to do this show of me going to all these cities I'm going to, but we do a piece on the vegan restaurants. But I couldn't get any sponsors because there's no sponsors. No one's going to be able to pay for that. And then they're not going to put it on the travel. They're not going to put it on the travel channel. They're going to put it on the food channel because all the commercials are KFC.
You'll be on Fuse.
I wish, man. I wish. It's just hard to get them all to talk to. Trying to get to it.
So you mean we can't promote it with milk at least?
You can't. People say that you're vegan, right? Yeah. You can have yogurt. I go. I can have anything I want, but I'm a vegan. I choose not to have anything from an animal's ass, and they don't quite get me all the time.
So you must get asked that a lot. So what can you eat?
Yeah, I see that. I eat everything at Thanksgiving except the 2 dead animals and all the stuff you put butter on.
I heard somebody. I used what somebody says one time. It's like in a private people. Like it's like, so what don't you eat? I don't eat anything that had a mother and a father.
Well. Yeah, I don't swallow anything that had a mother or father.
Yeah, how about people say, how about bees? How about honey? I eat honey. I don't care about bees. How about Mike Kaplan, the comedian, says? Mike Kaplan, nobody cares about bees. But some people go all the way, man, because honey is bees throw up, right?
Yeah. But it has enzymes in it that can help your digestion.
That's good.
And it can help kill parasites.
That's funny, man. It's a real raw butter, bro. It had tree bark in it and everything. Had bees. Had a bee farmer's finger inside. It had everything.
There's a honey, man, called Tupelo honey that literally you can
From Mississippi?
Yeah, but it's it's only from this one place, and they don't know why it grows in these bees along the river. And that honey literally is lower than all the rest of the honeys. And so they give it to, on the glycemic index, and they give it to diabetics.
What's Tupelo? That's a city, motherfucker.
Yeah, right next to Wumbelow.
Right next to Wumbelow. Man, you should pay attention. You might learn something.
Hell yeah, dog. Right there.
Yeah, at this place we went to in Houston, we Googled it, and maybe it was Happy Cow. It was the Sunshine Cafe. And it was all like they had these 2 Mexican ladies, of course, working in the back.
Of course.
And then the main lady was a older black lady, and everybody over there was, moving around. They make some good ass vegan food though. We had nachos, and vegan burritos.
Wow, I did. What city was I in last? Connecticut. Yeah, I went to this place in Connecticut that was unbelievable. Right near ESPN. There's only one spot, and then they had to keep bringing me to this one place. It was like a synagogue. It was like one synagogue in the middle of one town where all the Jews left, but the synagogue stayed. That's what it felt like. And so we went in, and funny, they were black Hebrews too, I think.
They were Hebrews.
Hebrews. And they made some great food there too. It's like Man, you should do that, man. Maybe you should film every city you go into.
Yeah, sometimes I put them up,
Good
man.
production.
Sometimes I put up the food I eat, and you should see all the hate.
Because fools don't know, dog. I mean,
You're not Mexican, bro. It needs more pork.
fools don't know. Like the vegan shit's like on point, dude. Like I remember eating vegan stuff like 20 years ago and shit, and that didn't taste as good as the stuff that tastes now, dude.
No, it was styrofoam and barbecue sauce.
And everybody's programmed with all the shit that we've been eating for the last 30 years anyway.
Yeah.
So no, you know.
Plus, Mexicans were mainly vegetarians. Like they didn't really eat a lot of pork. The delicacy was eating of the pork ears. And when they killed a pork, or they killed a pig or a hog, it went through the whole village. So they didn't kill a lot of them, and they didn't eat a lot of chicken. And if they did it almost like Mexican food is sushi. All right. So what they do with a burrito is the same thing. They would cut up pieces, roll it up, and then cut it, and then that's what it looks like. It looks like sushi. So the same mentality that they were using in Asia, but spreading out the food. But they mostly didn't have a lot of animal products in. That meant you had a lot of money if you can eat animals. In China, it's the same way. Too much stuff, too much information.
I know, man. Like in my house growing up, I don't think we eat meat every day. We just ate like beans and rice.
Yeah.
A lot of beans and rice.
Tortillas,
enchiladas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's the way. It's just, you should go back to that. Those dark beans, all those different kind of beans and all that rice.
But my mama said, but that means they gotta be in the kitchen all day. Prepping, eh?
Yeah.
Always in the kitchen.
Isn't that? Oh God, I almost said something that would have been chauvinistic. But wow, that is right. They did used to, because the rice. I just gave my daughter some vegan paella, and she was. I said, "You like it?" She was like, "No." Like that's what she means. Don't bring it again. I was like, "What was it?" She goes, "I didn't like it." What didn't you like? Wasn't spicy enough. You should have put some Beyond Meat in it. I was like, well, I wanted it just to be vegetable. She was like, it was whack. Don't make it again. I was like, yeah, damn. Like, give me something better than that.
What did you make it with?
I literally I make it with rice. I had all these different vegetables. I had zucchini in it, which she thinks I'm killing her with zucchini. I had red peppers, green peppers. I use clove. I used some the hot sauce. I used the hot pepper. It was good, man. And she was like, "You should have had it like with some cheese." I said it would have changed the whole thing. That would have made it like a risotto. I don't want a risotto. I want a paella. And she was like, "I didn't like it. Don't do it again." So I'll probably make it again tomorrow. Try another. Go to grab somebody else's.
Wow, man, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I know, like we have an 11-year-old at home. He thinks that we're stuffing him with broccoli too.
Yeah, I had to stop bringing broccoli. I can get away with broccolini. You know, you can go to Trader Joe's, you can get broccolini, but that's it. Like if she comes in, she goes, "Oh, house smells like somebody was farting. I'm not eating that tonight." Like that's the worst thing about making that stuff. I tried every different thing with cauliflower. I can't think of another. But I like that. See, when you talk about cooking, I like that. I like sitting back because then I don't have to think about shit else but cooking. It's like it's the getaway, almost like playing golf and just not hurting myself.
When you ate that cauliflower steak, how did it taste?
It had this that charcoal taste that meat used to have.
Yeah,
that wood burning.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Barbacoa.
That's what was taken on. So I guess he cooked it in a wood oven or in like a pizza oven type thing, and he pressed it somehow. Like he wouldn't tell me, and he made his own pesto. He was like, this dude. I said I do not want to send people to your restaurant because it's a place of
it'll be over.
But if you in Scottsdale, you got to go to Dominique's and you say, I want the food Sally had. And that's anybody out there. Say, I want the vegan option and I don't want to be around the steak eaters. And he will hook you up. Because he kept telling him, he said, I told this guy, man, we should have this side and a vegan side. I said, that's all I can ask for this time. the next 100 years, when I'm 400 years old, by that time, everything will be
Rodrigo had cauliflower ceviche, right?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good, dude. It was tasty. And it could have been, better, but it was good. But you ain't gonna, say shit. Yeah, this is good. Thank you. You're welcome. But I'm not lying to them, but I mean, could add some more shit to it, you know what I mean?
I'm waiting for the first person to post up a vegan tailgating at the Raider game.
Then we'll know who we're getting beat up.
Just go to the Raiders! Anybody want another quinoa?
I'm sure there's some, but people don't, people got to talk and communicate and see who's fucking,
No.
I have beer, bro. There's no meat in beer, bro. I'm vegan. I can tell you that. There were some fat fools sitting behind me, bro. I'm
Dude,
fat
always.
too, man.
No, but real fat.
Real fat, like there was a guy eating peanuts behind me, and I just went to go take a photo with somebody. I came back, had his beer and his peanut crumbs on my seat. And I looked at his wife and I said, "There's a beer and peanuts on my seat." He was too fucked up to clean it, bro. His wife had to clean it for him.
Buzzed too, huh?
But I was already on kill mode, right? Like I know that he was leaning behind me, and I said, "Man, if I stand up
real fast,
I could fuck this guy up with the top of my head, knock him out. It's an accident." I'm always thinking about vendettas, bro. I don't know why.
Me too, dog.
I'm planning shit out there, but I was planning how I could just kill him. No, but he was a Raider fan, so I let it go.
He got a pass.
He ended up passing out anyway. So
Breathing
I was planning that too, man. Okay, by the fourth quarter, I'm gonna knock him out. And I'm gonna just tell his friends, your friend passed out, eh?
This is what happened.
Give him one of those shoves, one of those old school security shoves. Like, can I touch you for a minute, man? And then show him out.
Real quick.
I went to the last Raider game I went to they were L.A. Raiders.
Oh, damn. The classic.
When they were champs, bro. When they were champs.
Right. So I couldn't imagine what it would be like to be up in Oakland. Like, I was going to go just to see what it would be like, but then I just felt unsafe.
Man, it was all black and then like a couple of orange. That's it for the Bengals. It was dark, dude. Like the dark.
Yeah, I seen it on TV, dude.
It was nothing but Raider fans. It was a sea of black. Not one person knew who was playing.
Woodson, dog.
He got hurt too.
They kicked Carr out of the game, and I was like, "Watch, all right, Carr." Some guy, "Hey man, Carr, they took Carr out of the game. That's not Carr." Oh, really? What happened?
You see the orange hair?
I was blocking peanuts behind me the whole time.
I got to get going.
All
but
right, man.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes. I eat a lot of crops. That's why I'm fat.
Like, how long have you been doing the act that I saw you do?
Oh, the act? Probably like 2 years. It's tightening up for the last 2 years. They have a different act on Netflix.
Really?
Like a different 1 hour jokes where I talk about how when I was a kid, my dad used to walk around the whole neighborhood and collect furniture and bring it home and fix it like MacGyver with duct tape. One time he brought a television home. I said, "Look, that TV has 500 channels. When I got older, it didn't have 500 channels. It was a knob from the oven." My favorite channel was 300 degrees. We used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard on Channel Broil. That was one of my first jokes I wrote. And I used to say that I got into the car accident. I got into a car accident with another Mexican. It's worse, we try to out-Mexican each other. Me pegaste, cabrón! Eres un fuck you! I start speaking English first. "Hey, man, you have insurance? Te carece. I'll fix your car right here." Yeah, man. What, you like it?
Yeah, man. I think you're hilarious.
Thank you, man.
I could not. And it was a trip, too. Because
Be like, my pop, put me in the show.
Yeah. Yeah, you were fabulous. You were fabulous. It was like brilliant too.
Thank you, man.
Brilliant. But you look more like you look like Chet. You look like when you look let me see how I was saying. Like a middle of the country. Because I've been throughout all of Mexico, right? And I've been to a part where it's like a tribe with like up to my waist. Like that was the tallest they got. I was like, wow, they're really short. Like Lumpas. I was
Yeah,
like,
they're short right there, man.
like all of them. I was like,
And they had one haircut, the Mo. Give me the Mo Howard.
and I did. I went down to La Paz. I was looking. I said, man, they're like black folks. Like when you go different places, they just look different, right? You come out to Oakland, they look entirely different than they do in New York City, black folks. So I looked. I said, man, you're big as hell, right? You look like, what was that movie? And they said, badges. We don't need no stinking
Patches, the Treasure of Sierra Madre.
Yes.
With Humphrey Bogart.
With the
Damn.
tough,
Supposed to go
like
back.
those motherfuckers made you look like, oh, I don't want to mess with them.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Yes.
Then at the end of the movie, man, these fucking Mexicans, the busters get shot. That fool said, let me put on my hat first. They got shot after, dude.
Yeah.
Let me pick up my hat. He puts on his hat and he goes, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Mexicans
Crazy.
were always tough in movies, bro.
Yes.
Shit, fucking Mexican cowboy gets shot 10 times. He looks over at John Wayne, who got shot 1 time. Are you okay? Are you okay, senor?
Tough skin.
Seriously, man, it's like, ooh, that rough. The word marijuana. Thank you for making it too.
So what's up, fool? Rodrigo, any more
What's that?
questions, bro? Any more relationship questions? When
Yeah,
you have
I
your
can hook you
relationship,
up.
when you have your relationship shows, you gotta have Rodrigo on, man. This guy's 0 for 20.
I know, we got to talk about that. Because you're a little plump. And girls like to plump now.
They like to. Winter's coming, bro.
It's like
You're like
I
a
was
chimney.
on Instagram. Was like, I love thick dudes, and like now all the pictures of the thick dudes, and every time somebody is taking a selfie that's naked, is a thick dude. Like they in style. I was like, ain't that fucking crazy?
What can I say?
Hashtag a little plump.
Yeah, thick guys getting all the play now.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for being here, though.
Thank you, man. Thanks
Thanks for being here, bro. Gotta mention. You want to promote anything from the podcast?
No, I'm just gonna
Your
I'm just
webpage?
I'm gonna hook you up. I'm
Quick-
gonna give
quick
you a
question real
vegan food share. Make sure you check it out. Check out John Salley on Instagram, the John Salley on Twitter, and Facebook. You can just check out the verified one. And I'm gonna be giving you these things for Thrive Market.
All right.
And, some giveaways from Beyond Meat, and anything I do can promote the lifestyle. And it's a trip because this is like literally when I'm working my life the only doing I'm passionate. They said follow what you're passionate about. It's about health and wellness, so that's all I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Health and wellness, people.
And make sure you go get some wine. If you're in Whole Foods, I want you to ask for a wine called the Vegan Vine. Not just vegan wine, the Vegan Vine wine. Make sure you go in. I want a bottle of the Vegan Vine wine. It's 2 things, 2 V's. Vegan Vine wine. Ask for it. If they say, hey, we don't have it, say, God damn it, order it. We'll order you some. Order cases. Help a brother out. My kid's in private school.
You hear that, people? And also, people, do not buy any cheap cilantro from anywhere. I don't know if you guys noticed, man. You've been walking around LA trying to buy cilantro and you couldn't find it. Well, I found out why cilantro was
happened?
gone. Because there was cilantro in Mexico, right? Where they grow it, and they were not letting their workers go to the restroom. So they were fucking peeing on cilantro. And they were using the cilantro to take a poop on it because they don't allow these workers to use the restroom. So these farmers had to use the restroom on cilantro. So that's why they stopped shipping cilantro for a while, man, so they get a bathroom.
Really?
Yeah. So they improve their working conditions.
Oh, man. That's why you got to buy stuff out of California.
Yeah.
We
man.
got 560 farmer markets here.
You know you be
Southern
shopping at Food
California.
for Less.
I went to Food for Less with a Dominican girl, man. I did.
Big
Right?
Four.
And she was dark, and they didn't know. And these guys behind us was talking shit, and they're talking in Spanish. I know they were talking shit. And then she just looked over. I said, "Just don't say nothing. We're waiting online. I can't believe I'm in the Food for Less." I was like, "This is pretty slick. Like this, this is pretty slick." And they're talking, and she turns around and starts cursing them out in Spanish. And I was like, "Why'd you have to let them know you speak Spanish? Like, couldn't you just know what the fuck they said?" And she said, "No, they was talking shit about you being so tall and me being so small, and you probably ripped me." I was like, "Damn, they said all that shit. They were smiling."
They were smiling.
They say you're back credit. And
they don't know me. Yeah, that's about it.
Dude, thank you, man. Thank you for being a guest on our podcast.
Man, I think you're hilarious.
Thank you,
and
John
Stay
Salley.
alive, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay vegan.
I am vegan.
Hell yeah, brother.
Go vegan.
I'm gonna hit it up.
Hit it up, fool. Upcoming shows next week. Denver at Comedy Works, September 23rd to the 26th. Partner Live in Seattle, Washington, October 8th through the 10th. Rodrigo going to be there? Yes. All right, Rodrigo.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yes, people, if you've been asking, Rodrigo will be in Seattle. We have a lot of people in Seattle that know us.
Now, fool.
We have a lot of friends. Marcella and Rodrigo. We got that crazy ass fool, Philip Swanson. Shout out to DJ Philip
Yeah,
Swanson.
DJ Swanson, dog.
Levity Live in West Nyack, New York, October 22nd to the 25th. River Center Comedy Club in San Antonio, Texas, November 5th through the 8th. Man, what you think about Spider Sally, bro? What's up, Alan? Thank you for hooking that up. Alan from Vegan Food Share, who hooked it up for us. Thank you, bro. Follow him on Vegan Food Share. He's trying to get to 500,000 follows. Shout out to the wifey, bro. Shout out to Vegan Didi.
Hell yeah, dude. Now he's cool as fuck.
Also,
dog.
support all things comedy, everything on the page. So, what think about John Salley, bro?
Oh, he's the shit, fool. Came in smooth, you know? Fucking
Smooth,
as fuck,
bro.
dude.
Like professional, but like I
Dropping
thought
knowledge,
he was
bro.
gonna drop some stand-up comedy.
He's just cool, dog.
Shout out to Rory Hill, our boy, getting ready for that 100 episode.
I just retweeted that fool earlier.
Shout out to everybody who listens to our podcast. We love you. Thank you for supporting our podcast. Also, man, listen to did Joey Coco Diaz call you?
Yeah, he called me.
You gonna do it?
Yeah.
All right,
Dude,
people.
I'm down for whatever.
If
I'm
you
a
listen
writer,
to
dog.
this podcast, listen to Rodrigo and I. We were guests on the Church of What's Happening, and we promoted our web series. We have a web series coming out in October, probably October 5th. It's called The Shop. It's the show. It's a little web series about me working in a medicinal marijuana dispensary with Chris Story, and then Rodrigo
bruh.
shows up dressed up like Dilbert, the cartoon.
This
cartoon.
motherfucker, dog.
Wearing a tie.
Dropping bombs all day, huh? fool? That's all
What's
good.
up, fool? Rodrigo Torres, the dating champion. Eliminate, change your hearts.
Oh, no, fool. And,
I hope your date doesn't listen to our show, man.
well, I fucking hope not, dog, because fuck. That's all
I know
good.
these chicks, man.
No, but
They're-
this just
like,
chicks cool, fool.
But it's funny, man. A lot of chicks been fucked over a lot, bro.
Well, yeah,
and they need a new guy who's nice. And all of a sudden, a girl says hi. Oh, this motherfucker too. It's starting.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. fool.
Sentida.
And hit me up on Tumblr, everybody. I got a little blog on there.
You're on Tumblr now?
Yeah.
I tumble for you.
Yeah, blogging and shit, so it's
You're
cool.
on
Random
Snapchat?
shit. Nah, fool. I didn't like it, fool.
I'm on
gonna have to get
Snapchat,
it,
but I
though.
don't even use it, man.
Yeah.
You're on Snapchat?
Yeah, fool? Okay.
You're on Vegan Food Share. Follow him on Snapchat. I'm trying to think where I was this weekend. I was just at the Raider game, and
You
that's
guys
it.
went up the coast, too? You
Went to
said?
Carmel, bro. Stood in
How
the
was
little. It was good, dude.
Relaxing shit?
Relaxing, bro. You know, I like to relax, bro, and not worry about stuff. Not go on Instagram and spend 2 hours there.
I hate it off this
Hashtagging
motherfucker.
tetonas.
What the tag your sponsor?
I know Tiger sponsor.
She had a
It's
shitty
funny,
day.
man. You gotta be sneaky enough if you want to watch flesh on Instagram. you can't really search. You gotta like look up hashtag plums.
Fool, I was gonna tell you. I don't know if I told you this like in the truck or something, but dude, man, fucking motherfucker be spying on your ass, huh, on fucking Instagram. This motherfucker called me the other day, dog. You know, mutual, old friend of ours, and like, let's go get something to eat. I was like, nah, I'm busy right now. I'm working. Then fucking, well, I just seen you like 34 photos on fucking Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck, fool? I'm like, dick. I'm like, fuck, I don't even care about that. I was like, yeah, but I just like everything. What's the matter, dude? But I was blown away by that shit, dog.
Who just want to hang out, bro?
Fool, fuck all that, dog.
They want you to give them information, bro.
Shit. They
What
can-
information? You know, it's funny. What information is there for you to give when your whole life is out there?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying,
I can
dog.
go to your page and know where you've been. Like
Yeah, you see my likes, motherfucker.
when I hashtag C3PO and Mickey Thompson.
Hey, we're dying.
I
fool.
knew you were gonna die.
We're dying, fool.
Rodrigo has this cool friend named C3PO. C3PO, who you should promote.
Yeah,
Voodoo
Herbie
Roscoe
Homebrew.
Games. Real cool guy. Always
Real cool.
there was with a tight ass bow.
Hell yeah, I always
And
had
I,
a
and I said that you know what? I think that C3PO murdered Mickey Thompson to take over the promotion jobs.
He was one of those suspects on that took off on the 10-speed. You said,
He was one of the suspects took off on the 10-speed.
On Unsolved Mysteries.
Unsolved Mysteries. Yes, because the killer took off on the 10-speed, and when I met his friend, I thought, he's all into bikes.
Yeah, he was riding his bike tour.
And I said, it was C-3PO, bro. But then they found out that it wasn't C-3PO. The real promoter, the real killer came out.
Yeah, they got
found
his
him.
ass,
Thank God. Remember before, bro? It was before anything. It was Mickey Thompson Auto Racing.
Yeah, dude, all the time.
Riverside promoter Mickey Thompson.
The Arizona at the Anaheim Stadium, Mickey
And then
Thompson.
Mickey Thompson's wife and him get killed. That's
Yeah, dog, they got murdered.
Rest in peace, Mickey Thompson.
Hell yeah.
We out of here, man.
Peace.